Hey Alba, so I'm finally getting this out to you, okay? Yeah, I did not forget about you, okay, sweetie? So, yeah, I apologize for the miscommunication that we had, okay? What I will do for you, hon, the next time that you do need a reading, okay, I will give it to you within 24 hours. So I'll treat it as an emergency reading. So just pay the standard rate for it, and I'll waive that emergency fee because I want to make sure that we're good and we're on the same page, okay? So I'm happy to do that for you. So anytime you want to redeem that, just put emergency reading in the title of the, or in the subject rather, of the email, and I'll get that out to you. But let's take a look at your topics and the questions that you have, all right? So you are Scorpio, okay? I actually just posted the video for Scorpio. And your first question is, was the whole ordeal that happened with your two best friends in your mind, or was it something that was bound to happen? So let's ask that first question. You know, is this something that Alba imagined in her mind with her two best friends? Is this something that she just thought up in her own head? Alright, so let's see. Okay. No. Alright, the Two of Swords, this is a card about making a decision. Okay? So, with the Fool card in the reverse, this is just something that I don't feel was meant to, not that it wasn't meant to happen, because I'm not sure what happened, but whatever fallout you had or whatever decision that you made, no, you weren't wrong for thinking. So you have the Justice card upright, which is saying that you were looking at the situation fairly. It wasn't something that you were just doing too much of. Now, it's showing that with the Knight of Wands, you know, there's this sense of you really wanting to be loving and passionate towards your friends, but again, this fallout just happened. So no, it's not just you. It's not you, you know, being in your head and thinking it up. Okay. Is this something that was bound to happen? Was this inevitable? Was the situation with Alba and her best friends inevitable? Wow, the cards keep just popping out. I usually split it, but the cards are wanting to talk today. Yeah, I feel like it was definitely something that was bound to happen, okay? And the reason why I say that is because of this Tower card here. Now, with the Tower card, the literal definition of that is something that is big, something that happens on a grand scale. And, okay, hold on, I'm sorry, my mom texted me. 6:30. I'm sorry, sweetie. She's coming right over. So leaving that alone, she's coming in an hour. So with the Tower card, this is a big change. This is a big moment that happens in your life. But the key word with this is it's inevitable. Okay, so this is something that's going to change, and you really can't. It's something that the universe pushes. So it's showing that, yeah, there's going to be something that you have to let go of, give up on. You were pushed to a place where you couldn't take it anymore. Okay, and you turned into the King of Swords, where you have this energy where you're going to cut out things that you just don't feel are working in your favor anymore, where you're really thinking very logically and strategically, and this is someone who's very intelligent. Okay, so yeah, you know, this is something that would have happened. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse, which is a card about still being bothered by something, but downplaying it, saying, you know, we really don't care about this. But this is a situation here where this could also be a card about forgiveness. So although there's things that are happening here that could be tough, or an ending that you may have had with, you know, these friendships, I do feel that forgiveness will come. Okay. Now, it could be your ultimate desire to really start talking to these girls again and to work things out and to heal from whatever it is that you guys may have been putting each other through. But right now, there's going to be that sense of over emotion on your part and a sense of you, being unhappy about this, okay? But everybody's going to realize the reality of it. You're going to have clarity. And I really feel like there's going to be a sense of you being able to rebuild with these girls. But at the moment, I would not. Because with the Hermit card in the reverse, there's certain things that these girls are not seeing clearly or that you may not be seeing clearly. And with the Three of Cups in the reverse, you guys just wouldn't be able to see eye to eye right now. Justice card in the reverse. There's just too much going on with the situation. Okay, so I feel like it's something that's definitely going to be fixed because we have the World card in the reverse and the Two of Wands. So you guys will definitely talk again, Fool card. Okay, you'll talk again. To these people that you may have turned your back on, and you guys will be able to work with things. There's going to be a reconciliation. But I just feel like maybe someone was manipulated in the situation, or there's something that you just really didn't like. Okay, but I feel like, in time, everything's going to resolve itself. Now, let me move on to your other question. Okay. Your next question is, was the way you handled the situation with your two best friends the best? Okay. Alright. So, did Alba handle this in the best way possible? Yeah, I really do think so. Okay, because the keyword here for me is going to be the Hermit card here. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you really, you took actions where you really had to guard yourself. Okay, with the Hermit card, this is you going into a place of solitude. Okay, but the Hermit is extremely wise. This is someone who's, all-knowing in the sense that they've gone through so much in life that they really know how to tackle certain things. Now, I'm not sure what it is that happened, okay, because we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So, with that being said, when somebody holds this energy, that's going to be a person that is not as emotionally invested in the situation as the other person is. So this could be the type of friend that's not that good of a friend. Maybe they're around when things are good, when you're happy, or, when you have a party or dinner, stuff like that. But when there's hard problems or you really, really need them for something, they're not there. Okay, this is someone that they're just around when it's convenient. Okay, or they might not have as sincere intentions, okay, as you might. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, this card can mean a lot. Maybe there was something that they were hiding from you, or maybe there's something that you're hiding from them. Or this could be a sense of there being warning signs and red flags, and maybe for a while you wanted to turn a blind eye to it. Maybe you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt with the situation. But, with the Five of Wands in the reverse, whatever you did, it was to just avoid problems, pettiness, arguing, competition, anything like that with friends. So let me go ahead and clarify this High Priestess in the reverse, see why she's here. Why is this High Priestess in the reverse? Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in the reverse. By doing what you did, you avoided something that could have been catastrophic for you down the road. You did the right thing here, okay? With the Justice card, you made the most balanced decision in this, all right? So there was something where maybe someone was holding secrets from you. Maybe you were holding secrets from them. But someone wasn't revealing everything that they knew in a situation. You cut out the bullshit. You saw it for what it was. And this was the best way for you to find balance in the situation. So I don't think that, you know, you were out of line here. Okay, so let me give you 3 cards of advice on these friends, so we can see what's going on with them. Yeah, things with you guys, you know, it's not over. I feel like you guys will definitely talk and have this new start with one another. But with everything that you did here, with the High Priestess, you're really going about it in the best way. You followed what your gut was telling you, okay? Things with your friends were just not balanced. Maybe you were putting in more effort in the friendship than they were, but something happened here where things were just unbalanced. There was things that maybe you didn't know or things that they didn't know with the Hermit card in the reverse, where I don't think you were seeing the full situation, or maybe they weren't seeing things in the full situation. But it's like somebody here has a blindfold on. There's going to be a new start with you guys eventually, but someone is just, I feel like someone's just being very hard-headed with something. Why is this 8 of Swords here? Queen of Swords. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody just was being unreliable. Somebody was showing very ugly sides of themselves. And with the Queen of Swords, the best thing to do is to guard yourself from that right now. Why is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse here? And you have the King of Pentacles. And the shadow side. Okay? There was something here that was bad judgment. If one of them, especially if they're Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, we even have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But there was something toxic here. You took the route of the King of Pentacles where you just made the most grounded decision. Okay? Something here was bad judgment. It could have been a secret, possibly that an air sign could have been holding, or whatever secret or realization that you had here. Maybe that's why you had to cut them out for now, because things were just way too unstable. Alright, let's see why this Hermit card in the reverse is here. Why is this Hermit card here in the reverse? You have the King of Cups in the reverse. And the Justice card in the reverse. Okay, 9 of Cups in the reverse. So if this was like a love reading, you know, this would literally say that there could have been someone cheating in a situation, and maybe you didn't know, or maybe someone else didn't know, and someone kept this information to themselves, or maybe someone just didn't know this information. Okay, but there could have been cheating, a sense of injustice. If not that, if this has nothing to do with love, and whatever you guys got into has nothing to do with love, then it's just showing that you or they don't know everything in the situation, and it just would have caused too much instability within you, with the King of Cups being in the reverse. And with the Justice card in the reverse, you know, just an injustice here that you're feeling, or that you would have felt. Okay? So for now, keep yourself guarded towards this, okay? Because they're going to come around. But I feel like you really handled it, you know, in the best way possible. Alright? Now, your last question is, has your mother ever done anything to sabotage you? Interesting question. Has Alba's mother ever done anything to sabotage her? We have the Two of Pentacles and the Fool card in the verse. With the Fool card in the verse, this is someone that doesn't go forward with something. Okay, I'm going to clarify these cards just to get a more solid, look at things. But the first card is the Strength card. Someone who's resilient, someone who's strong. The Four of Wands, rather, where you're building a foundation. You're celebrating a milestone that you've reached. And with the Five of Cups, something that has to do with the loss. Something that has to do with someone feeling sad. Why is the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here? I don't know why it keeps showing up like this, but it keeps showing that there's someone here that may not be telling all that they know. Okay? Where they're holding something. And if there's ever a time where maybe you were promiscuous in a situation or someone else may have been promiscuous towards you, there's really a sense of, I don't know, it's showing that there's something that your mother could have done, but I don't really feel like it's to hurt you. I feel like there could have been some sort of, there was someone in your life, whether it's you or someone else, where there's a time of promiscuity or someone just not being reliable. But I feel like your mother was just trying to give you strength and was trying to help you to get out of a toxic situation. Okay? I feel like, if anything, she wanted to help you to see the reality of things. Okay? Why is this Four of Wands here? Okay. No, it's showing that she wanted you to be stable. She didn't want to bring problems to your life, okay? I don't see anything here about, like, manipulation or betrayal, okay? Because those are the type of cards that may come out. Now, we do have the Five of Cups, which is someone who's sad, someone who's feeling a loss. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles. No, sweetie, I don't think your mother ever really did anything. Because all the cards here, the Lover's card, the Queen of Wands, Sun card in the reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of the Year, or which is the Wheel of Fortune here. That's like, at times of burden, your mother was just trying to do things to, to help you to move forward in a better way. But someone here is feeling some sort of loss or sadness. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords in the reverse, it's like someone is waiting for the other person to move on from the situation. Someone here is trying to be helpful, but it's like they've planted their seeds and now it's just time to wait and see how things are going to come up. All right, so let me give you 3 cards of advice in terms of your mother. Okay. See, this is interesting. It's saying that she's standing her ground with something in order to get wish fulfillment and a victory. Okay. There could be some issues here, some problems, some conflict, a secret that's happening in a close relationship, whether it be you in a love relationship, her relationship to you. Why is this Five of Wands here? I'm just going to clarify each with 1 card. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is this Two of Cups here? There's something here that I feel like your mom either wants you to move towards or away from. But I feel like there's something that could be problematic, something that's unstable, where she may be lying or deceitful about something, but in order to get a good outcome, in order to maybe gain money, or in order to just see a happy ending. Because there is, and that might go off one more time, I apologize for that, but I can't miss this alarm. but there's something that your mom wants you to move forward towards. There's really something that she wants to gain control of the situation with. Okay, the only way I can see this as being positive is, say, you have someone in your life that may be cheating on you or not treating you the best way, and something that's unstable. Your mom could just be telling you that. Maybe your mom wants you to move away from something that you haven't let go of. Okay? But for the most part, I don't feel like it's anything, anything malicious towards you. Okay? Now, you want to look at love. All right? So we're going to get 3 cards to see what you can expect, in the near future. And then I'll give you some advice on love. Give me 3 cards of what Alba can expect in the near future when it comes to love. All right. You have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's going to be someone who adds fuel to a fire. Someone who's super guarded. Someone who could feel very, very scorned. And there could be something that, made you happy, where now you're feeling burdened by it. And you're losing faith in a situation, possibly due to a third-party situation. Okay? There could be someone from your past too, possibly Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or just someone from someone's past that's coming in. And it's saying that you should guard yourself from this person. But looking at the future, we have, for the first card, the Magician. Something that you're trying to manifest, or maybe something that someone else is trying to manifest with you. All right, 8 of Swords in the reverse. And we have 8 of Cups in the reverse. Someone from the past may be coming back in. It's saying to see it for what it truly is. And don't do it. Don't go towards it. Empress card in the reverse. It's something that should not move forward. By not moving forward with this, you're avoiding what could have been a catastrophe. You're dodging a bullet. We have the Page of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So you keep getting this fire energy. If there's someone that you're waiting on, someone that you want to talk to, it's saying don't do it, because if you start something with this person, it's not going to work. Could be an Aries, or just something that you have to really stand your ground against. But someone's going to try to come back, and if you do it, it's going to lead to heartbreak. All right? You have the 2 of Wands in the reverse, where this is going to be a lost cause. All right? Not the path that you're supposed to be on. All right? You're going to feel lost because you're going to see the reality of the situation with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Or maybe you're going to feel at a loss because you make the decision to not go that way. Whoever's trying to come back into your life, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, they're only doing it for their own benefit. All right? They're doing it for their own convenience. This is not someone who's going to be as emotionally invested in you as you are in them. Okay? So let me give you 3 cards of advice when it comes to love. All right? There's something here that's going to be a waste of time and effort. Someone that you may be passionate about, or a path you really want to go down. And it's saying, don't do it. Release this burden, because it's going to end in someone feeling left out in the cold. Someone feeling rejected. All right? So that's pretty self-explanatory. All right? Now the next is career. So let's get 3 cards for what you can expect in the future with career. Give me 3 cards of advice for what Alba can expect in the near future with her career. All right, you have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Something that was done in the dark is going to come to light. Someone's getting caught with something, all right? With the Ace of Wands, you may leave or you may be asked to leave. All right? So especially in terms of finances, hold tight to your finances and stay resilient, because whatever is happening, you're going to avoid, something that could have been really bad. So we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, which is a card about putting a lot of thought into something and, moving forward, making a decision about something and moving on. All right? Two of Pentacles, you're trying to find balance in a situation, okay? You're trying to make a choice between two things, but you make that choice, you move on, and with the choice that you make, you're removing yourself from a toxic situation or maybe a toxic environment, okay? But you're definitely guarding yourself from something. With the Emperor, be bold. Do what you think is right. Stand your ground, okay? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not seeing eye to eye with someone. That could be bickering at the office. You could feel unappreciated, or maybe you make someone else feel unappreciated. But by you standing your ground, things do take a good turn for you. All right, with the Wheel of the Year. And that good turn or that good sense of luck could involve you leaving where you work or seeing that something within work is just not working. But there's definitely going to be a fallout, because there's going to be something here that you feel is out of your control. I wouldn't be surprised if you left your job, okay? But there's something that monetarily you're leaving behind. All right, and we have the High Priest in the reverse, which is a Hierophant in the reverse. So a sense of unconventionality, a sense of, having a fallout with something. But when you have this fallout, you find balance. Okay. Six of Cups, you're leaving something in the past. You find balance. And you find a new start here. And whatever new start is coming in for you is going to change your life tremendously. And with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, that's exactly who you want to see when you're doing a career or finance reading. That's the most financially stable person in the deck. So, whatever changes are coming, it's really going to work out in your benefit. So let me give you 3 cards of advice in terms of work. Oh, you're good. Hierophant, you're right on the path that you need to be on. You're following your soul's purpose. When you see the Hierophant here, that's saying the universe has your back. It's on your side. And you're going to move forward in a way that is going to be so powerful. You're going to have control. And you're going to be very passionate about what you do. You're going to get wish fulfillment. A new start that's going to come in that's going to really brighten your future. And you're probably just going to be much happier with what you're doing. And it's going to involve you moving away from something or somebody. Okay? So whatever this move is, it's, for your benefit for sure. Okay. Now the last card that you have is things that you can do to bring more meaning into your life. Okay. What can Alba do to bring more meaning into her life? And my phone's about to go off in a second, okay? So it'll be the last time you hear it. What can Alba do to bring more meaning into her life? You got to drop someone. You got to make a decision. There's something that needs to be let go of here, okay, in order for you to find balance, and you haven't let this thing go. Sorry, I told you it was coming. All right, so yeah, just something that you have to let go of, that you haven't let go, something that's causing you a big sense of instability, unhappiness, deep unhappiness here with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And with the Queen of Swords behind that, you need to cut it out, all right? Something has to really be cut out of your life. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, you have to let this go. It could be something within work because it's a pentacle, or it could be something that you believed was going to be in your life for a long time, but now you have to cut it out here. King of Swords, this is someone that does not deal with anything that's going to be detrimental to the path that they want to go down. Right? They put themselves first, and they think very logically and strategically, and they're very focused on the end goal. Once you're able to leave this behind, that's when you are able to come more into yourself. That's when you have this happiness. That's when you're able to really just feel a lot lighter in life. Okay? So definitely things that you're letting go of. Now, I'm going to give you 3 cards of advice, whatever the deck wants to tell you, even if it's something that we haven't spoken about, okay? Just to leave you off with. So let me get 3 cards of advice for Alba in reference to anything that she needs to hear. Okay. There's something toxic here that you need to release. Alright? Something that just wasn't working. You weren't seeing eye to eye with somebody. Some unexpected news came out that just made you not feel good. Okay? So you gotta lose faith in that. You gotta let it go. Okay? This could have been something that at one point made you happy, but you really need to put your guard up, because whatever this was, it was a lost cause. It's a lost path. Alright? Now, with the Ten of Cups, there is going to be the sense of happiness, but once you release whatever this is. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Why is this 10 of Cups here? Why is this 2 of Wands in reverse here? Yeah, hun. You just have to end something where you let go of any sort of problems or tension or arguing that you're having with a person or with people. Alright? There's someone here who's being very reckless. Someone here who could even be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Okay? So someone here is just being really over the top, and you really need to guard yourself and cut this out. Okay? And you're trying to really, it's like you're juggling this concept, because it could have been something that at one point really made you happy. But you have to see clarity here. There's all the secrets are going to come out, and it's just you're going to realize that this wasn't a good path to go down. So definitely something here that you're going to be dropping out of your life. Okay? So yes, definitely something that you have to let go of, but I really see a lot of good things coming into your future. Okay, hun? So like I said, the next reading, anytime you want to redeem it, just select the regular reading, pay the standard rate, put emergency reading, okay? Just keep in mind that I do not work Sundays, so if you message me late on a Saturday or on Sunday, you'll hear from me on Monday, okay, hun? All right, I wish you the best, and let me finally get this out to you. Take care, Alba.